Welcome back to the E46 build. As you know, in the last episode we took the rear subframe out and we've now removed the diff. So the plan for this is we're going to remove the fluids, give it a good clean and weld it up and then get it ready to be put back in the subframe. So as you can see, the diff's in real good condition. So the plan of action is we're going to take this cap off the end and then we're going to remove the fluids, give it a good clean and weld it up. I'm not going to go into the technical bit about ratios, but the ratio on this one, as you can see there, it's a 2.23 ratio. So we're just going to get it welded up, give it a bit of paint, and then we'll stick it back in the subframe. So let's jump into a time lapse. So as you can see, we're taking the lid off, got all the oil out. Still need to spray some parts cleaner in to get all the oil residue out, so then I can weld it without making a fire. So I'll just go over the parts of the differential. So you've got your main ring gear here. These two ones up and down here, they're your spider gears, and then you have side gears which go to your drive shafts, passenger and driver side. And then right at the bottom there, as you can see, that's your pinion gear. That comes off your prop shaft from your gearbox, which then turns the whole mechanism inside. So to weld up a diff, what you want to do is you want to weld your spider gears to your side gears. So what you want to do is cover all four corners, that one, that one, that one and that one. Once you've done a beader weld for each corner, we're going to get a I'm going to cut a bit out of this 8mm plate to fit neatly in here. Once it's neatly fitted in here, you're going to fill all this full of weld. Give it loads of weld, make it nice and strong. The only thing which I have to be careful of is it's quite cold in my garage, so I'm going to preheat the parts. I'll get a torch on it just to stop a bit of stress cracking due to the temperature change, or quick temperature change. So I'm going to carry on now. I'm going to put some part cleaner in here, give it another bit of a clean, and then we'll get into welding it. One thing that you do have to remember when you're cleaning this with a parts cleaner, brake cleaner, whatever you want to use, remember to just put a light to it. You don't want a fire when you start welding it. You get a big surprise then. So now we've cleaned it all up, burnt all the residue away. What I'm going to do now is going to measure up in between the side gears and spider gears, cut a bit of plate ready to fit in there, and then I'm going to, once I cut the plate, I'm going to run a bead in each four corners and then get ready to weld the plate in. So let's crack on with that. As you can see, I've cut this out the plate, so that fits nicely in there between the spider gears and the side gears. That's what the plan is. I'm going to weld each corner first, and then once I've done that, I'll put the plate back in and put a bead around the plate, get a lot of heat into it, a lot of weld into it, and then that'll be it. I'll just take a look at my welder. So this is an Artec 180 amp welder. I've had this for a couple of years now. It's really good. I put in 0.8 welding wire, so I'm going to weld pretty much to the maximum limit of this, just to get some good heat into it, good penetration, to keep that going. And I'm running an argon CO2 mix. I think it's 95% argon and 5% CO2. So I'll crack on with this and I'll show you the end result. as you can see, it's welded up now. We managed to get a lot of weld into there. It's come out really good, especially using the 0.8 wire. I think we were running about 150, 160 amps during the weld, so we get plenty of penetration into the spider gears and the side gears, so it should hopefully hold up for quite a while now. So the next thing is we're going to put a new seal on, or clean this edge, the mating edge, put a new seal on it, put the back plate on, and we'll fill it full of oil. So that's it done. We now have a welded diff. The cap's back on, it's sealed, it's full of oil. I'm not going to cover painting it. It's a bit boring and time consuming. So that's it really. We've had some goodies from the shop blasters. If you look back at our previous episode, I'll put a link to that up here somewhere. So I'm really pleased with how it's come out. There's hardly any rust on it now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do another episode to cover the rebuild of the subframe, give it a bit of paint, put new bushes in it, and do the complete rebuild. So if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, if you're liking the content, there's plenty more to come. So I'll see you on the next episode.